Hello all. Welcome back to reading the Smash Ultimate Handbook. This is part 2. Crap, I really wasn't ready, huh? Well, I was just remembering. Well, yes, this is part 2. Don't mind me while I get the video a tiny bit more ready. See how it even keep oh, I studied a bunch. Oh my god. Alright, we're at 150, guys. So again, welcome back to this series. I left off at Cloud, but I'm not sure where on Cloud I messed up. So, sorry guys, but I'm starting on his side special cross slash. And I'm not forgetting the lo-fi music. Don't think I would, because I would really try not to. Just need to make sure it picks up a little bit, you know. Yeah, it picks up good enough. Alright. Now another thing I just need to check is currently 12:11 a.m. Not on my computer though. It's 9. It's about 9 on my computer, but that's 3 hours behind. I don't know why it does that. Again, time zone crap. But hey guys, let's just jump right into it. Side special, cross slash. Cloud performs his signature cross slash combo attack, a 5-hit sequence that inflicts immense damage and launches the opponent up and away. Cross slash is a 3-input attack, but unlike most neutral attack combos, you can only transition into the second and third attacks if you connect the first one, hit or shielded. The first and second hits pop the enemy up a bit. It's important to note that you can be punished if the first or second hits without following up to the rest of the combo. Since the opponent can act almost immediately while they're falling from the attack, you're still in your swinging animation. Essentially, if you hit with it, go ahead and execute the whole combo since there's no reason not to. I don't know why people play Cloud. It's just, I don't know, bruh. Cloud's not really, I don't know, not good for me. Wait a minute. I didn't have to do that. I'm on his down special, limit charge. I remember doing the Clim Hazard. Down special, limit charge, finishing touch. Cloud remains in a stationary stance gathering power. Filling his limit gauge, it requires roughly 6.5 seconds to max out the gauge. While your limit gauge is maxed out and flashing, your next down special input executes finishing touch. Cloud performs an ultra-powerful uppercut slash, arcing in front of him and ending behind. The slash offers massive area coverage on hit. It registers a cinematic effect. Cloud blasts the enemy into the sky with extreme launch power. It deals only 1% damage, but can KO foes as low as 70. It's very unsafe when shielded up close. The end of the move has a pushback effect, or a wind box, that deals no damage, but can push foes off ledge. If you can what they mean by wind box, by the way, is if you do play Smash, I think what they mean by that is, like, you know how Palutena's forward smash, like, pushes if you're not getting hit by it, just kind of pushes you away a bit. Yeah, that's what I think it meant. The end of the move has a pushback effect called a wind box that deals no damage but can push foes off ledges. If you can time the attack off stage recovering an enemy, you could potentially blast them with a gust of wind, force them off stage for a KO. This can be used while in midair, so you can chase after someone you've launched off stage. Then when you're close to them, execute finishing touch to have the wind box push them away so they can't recover. Final smash, Omni Slash. Cloud dances forward and hits opponents. He then dashes upward and unleashes a flurry of swift slash. Oh my god. Swift slashes. Finishing with a powerful blow that launches opponents straight down. Use it when the battle gets heated and try to hit several enemies. Yeah, that is a good idea. Overview. Corrin. Overview. Like most of the sword-wielding Fire Emblem fighters, Corrin enjoys the benefits of having hitboxes that stretch away from his body with huge range. Corrin's unique dragon form allows him to transform his limbs into various dragon's attacks, such as Dragon Fang, a spear-like weapon and incredible range. Though most fighters who benefit from far-reaching normal attacks are encumbered with slow startup speeds, many of Corrin's attacks start quickly, particularly his neutral attack and tilt attacks. Many of his attacks afford him combo opportunities, even at low percentages. You don't need to worry about that crap. Little ditty. Special moves. Neutral special. Dragon Fang Shot. Corrin charges up a projectile with her dragon arm. See, I don't get that. Sometimes it calls Corrin a guy, sometimes it calls Corrin a girl. I get that they can be both, but why not just stick to one? I'd prefer the girl, by the way. Just saying. Corrin charges up a projectile with her dragon arm. Upon release on the projectile, she follows up a close-range bite with her arm. Charging Dragon Fang Shot increases its range and damage. Charging the Dragon Bite follow-up increase its damage and horizontal hitbox. It's essentially two special moves in one, and it can be executed in a variety of ways. You can opt to charge the projectile to max... What? It said not... I said not to show it again. Why did it do that? Oh. That was kind of cool. At any point during the initial projectile charge, release special and immediately begin holding it again to initiate Dragon Bite charge. This is one of the more important special reversible attacks, particularly because it can alter your trajectory midair. Got milk, boys. Side special, Dragon Lunge. Corrin leaps forward and extends a Dragon Fang. Angle toward the ground, down forward. If the Dragon Fang connects with ground or a wall, Corrin transitions into a stance from which he can execute one of the 4 follow-ups: a rear flying kick, a forward flying kick, release, drop down, or vertical jump. You can hit with an instant Dragon Lunge immediately canceled, then the Dragon Fang follow-up extremely fast. About like a quick side tilt, quite fast for its range and functionality. Input side special and immediately hit attack. This can be done either by using 2 separate fingers or sliding your thumb across 2 buttons. Depending on your button layout, use this technique to punish the ground and ledge rolls. Air Dragon Lunge can also be used in a variety of situations. It's an angled and ranged aerial attack at a down-forward angle, and you can use to pester ledge-recovering enemies, meeting them in the air and forcing them to deal with your fang. You can use it to punish specific ledge-hanging recoveries by spiking into the ledge and the enemy's hanging... What? Okay, I need to freaking... Where were we? You can also use it to punish specific ledge-hanging recoveries by spiking into the ledge the enemy is hanging on to with your Dragon Fang, then going for a specific follow-up according to how the enemy recovers. Although this takes practice and experience to time correctly for each possible option, for instance, if you spike onto a ledge while your opponent ledge hangs and then rolls back onto the platform, you can go chasing forward to kick punish for a roll. Up special, Dragon Ascent. Corrin flies into the air when the impenetrable resolve, launching nearby foes and drilling them with multiple aerial attacks. You can alter the trajectory slightly with the control stick. For instance, you can hold the control stick forward upon liftoff to increase your forward momentum a bit. Alternatively, if you hold the control stick in an opposite direction, you get an additional altitude on Dragon Ascent. Down special, Counter Surge. Corrin transitions into dragon form from countering stance. During its brief intelligible window, if Corrin absorbs an incoming attack, she retaliates by completing her dragon transformation, smashing into the ground with a massive area of effect splash attack that devastates nearby foes. While most parry-type attacks are severely risky, Counter Surge has potential used in free-for-all brawls against multiple opponents due to its ability to counter attacks from both sides. With practice, you can also use Corrin's Counter Surge as an edge-guarding tool too. If you can make a hard read on your opponent's recovery attack. That does make sense. More milk, please. Thanks, bro. Final Smash, Toriento Roar. Corrin sends 2 columns of light, one on each side. If the columns hit an enemy, Corrin transforms into a dragon and unleashes a Maelstrom that launches anyone caught in the attack. The move is especially effective at hitting enemies overhead. We are now in a new character, Diddy Kong. Overview. Diddy Kong is an agile middleweight fighter with a versatile moveset. Although you can play Diddy Kong a variety of styles, Diddy Kong specializes in stage control, trapping, and grapple setups. While most speedy ground-based fighters have bait and punish, hit and run, focused play styles, Diddy Kong is most effective when he's controlling his opponent's mobility and using his agility and quick attacks to capitalize on the enemy's position. Your primary objective with Diddy Kong is to create and earn space up to set up banana peel traps. You want to maneuver around your enemy and try to score any kind of launch, knockback, or grapple. Diddy Kong has all the tools to do so effectively, thanks to its outstanding overall attributes on his most moves. They're all quick, relatively safe, and have solid hit coverage. In conjunction with his versatile aerial attacks, Diddy Kong expresses mobility, makes him one of the kings in the neutral game. He has a fast dashing speed, a fast falling speed, average jump height, and the ability to wall cling. Bruh. So, by the time anyone watches this, it's gonna be the morning. If you're watching when this comes out, then go to sleep. It's past your bedtime. But, how are your old nights, or mornings, or afternoons doing? I want to know how your days have been. As you know, these are chill vids. But, let's just keep right on going, shall we? Special moves. Neutral special, Peanut Pop Gun. Diddy Kong draws his wooden firearm, the Peanut Pop Gun, firing a giant peanut at the enemy. Charging increases velocity, peanut damage is heavily influenced by velocity, and the gun's launching power dramatically extends travel distance. You can travel the charge by shielding, but only the early part of the move. However, you've committed the later part, which can leave you vulnerable. Also, charging up your Peanut Pop Gun to its maximum overheats it, causing a close range high damage attack, only damaging the opponent, even though it looks like it damages Diddy. Need another drink again, bro? Where were we? Side special. Monkey flip. You being a monkey? Diddy Kong leaps forwards with a gap-closing jump, mounting the first enemy he makes contact with. He begins clawing at his ensnared victim as soon as he mounts them. From here, he can follow up with a springboarding stomp attack or slash attack that sends the enemy flying away. Monkey flip can be cancelled with a flying kick attack immediately upon leading into the air. During the ascent of Monkey Flip's jump, Diddy Kong grabs standing and jumping foes, but also grabs foes to low to the ground as he descends. Its weakness is its end lag. Opponents expecting it can jump over your lunge and punish you if you're too predictable with it. So basically what they're trying to say is don't just spam it and think that you can do something with it. Up special, Rocket Barrel Boost. Diddy Kong dons a jetpack consisting of 2 fuel barrels that launch him soaring through the air wildly. Diddy Kong's trajectory is heavily influenced by control input. If Diddy Kong launches headfirst onto a stage or platform, the barrels explode upon impact, blasting away nearby foes. This can potentially be used to attack edge-guarding foes if they don't react properly. If it is shielded, it can be heavily punished since Diddy is left flopping around from the impact. Rocket Feather Boost leaves you helpless falling state. It ends when you're airborne, and Diddy Kong is hit mid-flight. The barrels are knocked off of him and fly off on their own while Diddy falls. Dang. That's sad. Down special, Banana Peel. Diddy Kong Cavalry float throws out a banana peel behind him. Enemies struck by it stepping on it slip and fall, leaving them exposed to attacks. Tripped up foes eventually recover into tech get-up state, but if they aren't attacked while standing, they briefly intelligible, but can be hit afterwards. Note that banana peels are interactable items anyone can pick up. Once an enemy grabs the peel, it becomes dangerous to Diddy. Mastering the art of banana peel is critical to playing Diddy Kong optimally, which means you have to learn how to generate space to pull up banana peels. The move has been considerably startup time. Generally, you want to toss out peels after launch away effects, such as off of front throw, back throw, forward air attacks. Banana peel is also my dad. Banana peel is also an incredible edge guarding tool. If you throw an enemy off the ledge, your best follow-up is usually to set a banana peel near the ledge. Or you know what you could do, I was just thinking about this. Imagine they're trying to recover and you throw the banana peel and it hits them midair. We got a good idea too, you know? On the Final Smash. Hyper Rocket Barrel. Diddy Kong multiplies himself and flies around the stage. He sometimes targets an opponent and charges at them. At the end of the attack, Diddy Kong charges at the opponents he damaged the most to launch them. Oh, so that's how it works. It's whoever he damages the most. I didn't even know that. I'm learning stuff too, guys. Let's check the time. It has currently been only 17 minutes. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Excuse me. Oh, it still tastes like ramen. Oh yeah, you already know. Donkey Kong. Overview. Mario's old nemesis turned ally Tax the Bowser. Oh my god, Tax the Bowser. You're right. Tax the power of 10 plumbers in his swollen frame. Hold on. There we are. 10 plumbers in his swollen frame. He's a heavyweight for sure, but more agile than other bruisers. Donkey Kong's fighting style is straightforward and honest brutality. He's strong, and most of his strikes have intelligibility of some kind. Whether it's to protect his arm during swipe on his top curl during headbutts, while spaced, his priority is top notch. His attacks do what they look like they'll do. He's brimming with ways to grab, juggle, and spike challengers into submission. Donkey Kong's effortless strength allows him to scoop up his sparring buddies after crowds, relocating before tossing them. After tossing someone off a platform, DK has 4 different ways of smashing them downwards. With forward air, late hit, down air, air side special, hit with bottom edge, air down special, second hit. What? Oh yeah, that is one. All spiking. On top of all that, charging his giant punch gives instant and obvious KO potential. If Donkey Kong has a weakness, they're simply that. If Donkey Kong has weaknesses, they're simply that many fighters are faster and his recovery is on the predictable side. Yeah. If there weren't faster characters and if he had a better recovery, this game would be freaking bad because Donkey Kong would be top tier and that'd be scary. I don't see any Donkey Kongs online. It's weird. Special moves. Neutral special. Giant punch. Donkey Kong's signature Megaton punch must be charged before it can be used. Start the charge with an initial neutral special input. Donkey Kong spins one arm, building up power. When fully charged, DK stops spinning his arm. You can tell he's got a max giant punch stored because his engraved facial expression. Charging takes a while and leaves Donkey Kong open to punishment. Luckily, the charge-up period can be cut short by tapping down, triggering an on-the-spot dodge, left or right, triggering a side roll. You retain charge already built up, so it's fine to build a max giant punch in bits and pieces. Oh, okay. With a max power giant punch stored, Donkey Kong becomes much more threatening. Such a forceful blow is a KO threat at medium percentages and could seriously surprise enemies in mid-air or edge-guarding, trying to keep DK off the stage. I said DD for some reason. You can double-tap the special button on activation for an immediate weak-powered punch, but the lag on giant punch is so significant that that's not recommended. It's better to fully build up giant punch's charge, even if the charging is in bits and pieces. This assures the punch will be worth the lag when you decide to use it. Donkey Kong, side special, headbutt. Donkey Kong rears back for a moment before swiping forward with a mighty forehead headbutt. This move doesn't have much range, but it has lots of uses because of some special traits. First, during the startup, Donkey Kong has super armor, which means he can fly through incoming attacks and hit them back. If they strike him before he lunges with the headbutt, second on standing with crouching targets, on crouching targets, eating a Donkey Kong headbutt briefly plants them in the ground like one of Peach's tournaments. Alright, hold on guys. I need to get in a more comfortable position because a couple of nights ago, my neck was so bad, you have no idea. And I learned it was because I was leaning over this entire episode. Well, most of last episode. I was leaning over, so it just wasn't very good for me. So, let's fix that, shall we? Much better. Where were we? We just finished Donkey Kong's headbutts. Let's turn the page here. So much more comfortable, oh my gosh. Alright, oh, there's still more. They are totally vulnerable to more hits when they try to shake out of the dirt. Third, when using a headbutt to joust with other jumpers air to air, hitting squarely with the bottom of the hitbox can spike them straight down with a meteor smash effect, scoring fast KOs off stage and leading to bounce combos mid-screen. Finally, the headbutt deals tremendous damage to an opponent's shield. It doesn't outright break their shield. It'll put them in serious danger if it should they block any more attacks. The only caveat for such a strong attack, multi-purpose attack, is that it's slow to hit. Its efficiency mostly covered up to the initial super armor phase. Bruh, it's kinda hot in my room. I'm just gonna finish the milk. Ugh. All done. I was special, Spinning Kong. On the ground or in midair, Donkey Kong spins furiously with a powerful multi-hit attack. Freaking there we are. Much better. He rolls with intelligible arms, striking both sides fast enough to slightly lift himself in midair. The first of that's hits are the most powerful, whether on the ground or in the air, and in between are lots of lower damage attacks that pile up quickly on anyone close. On the ground, Donkey Kong advances if you hold forward on the stick. During aerial Spinning Kong, Donkey Kong can be piloted in either direction. Aerial Spinning Kong is DK's main or only really recovery move when punted off stage. It doesn't gain much height, and its trajectory is extremely predictable. It's lucky then for Donkey Kong that his brute force keeps it effective. Down special, Hand Slap. This gorilla slaps ferociously, one hand after the other, with different results depending on whether it's used on solid ground or flying through the air. In midair, down special is basically a powerful two-hit frontal jump in, covering only diagonal down-forward angles. Used near the ground, it has minimal lag when landing, and deals huge amounts of shield damage against defenders on the ground. Each slap causes a minor local tremor, launching anyone in close threat. I freaking messed up. Is that too loud? Okay, this should be better. Lo-fi is just loud in general, guys, I swear. Where were we? In midair, down special is basically a powerful two-hit frontal jump in, covering only diagonal down-forward angles. Used near the ground, it has minimal lag when landing, and deals huge amounts of shield damage against defenders. On the ground, each slap causes a minor local tremor, launching anyone caught in the... I've already read that, dang. Final Smash, Jungle Rush. If you thought Charged Giant Punch was scary, wait until you see Jungle Rush. Load up by breaking a Smash Ball or filling Final Smash FS gauge if enabled. Get into punching range. Neutral Special unleashes a terrifying hook punch, which traps anyone stuck in it with a hugely damaged rapid fire combo. For a Final Smash, this is usually small range, so make sure the target would be viable to swing at with Giant Punch. Groups are even better. Donkey Kong can make multiple defenders into punching bags together. Bruh, why am I already getting tired? That's so weird. It's only been like 30 minutes into the video. I don't want to stop. Only not even 10 pages like further. I got like 30 pages last time. Dr. Mario overview. Weighed down because his small stethoscope, not to mention the weight of duty conferred by taking the Hippocratic Oath. Dr. Mario is a bit denser and slower than off-duty Mario. His jumps and hops are more compact and quicker to return to the ground, and his attacks hit harder if you want a little less finesse and a little more oomph behind the famous plumber's stomping kicks. You might find Dr. Mario to your liking. Dr. Mario improves on Mario's spinning down air with the much more powerful Dr. Tornado. Down special. Mashable for extra height. The Doctor replaces down air with double boot stomp aimed straight down. Grateful for fast falling on defenders with solid ground below, and for trying to spike fighters into pits where the ground dropped out. Dr. Mario's dash attack slide looks like Mario's, but instead of punting sweet victims away, it swoops them straight up, creating a jungle combo opening. Dr. Mario's challenger spinning super sheet covers more area than Mario's equivalent cape, though it doesn't float. Yeah, it doesn't, bruh. And that's why it sucks, bruh. Oh gosh, my head feels weird. And I don't think this video will be long. I kinda wanna quit right here. I'll go one more freaking character. Who is it? You know what? I'm good. I'm good. How long have we been recording? Ugh. $30 minutes. Yeah, this is a long enough video. Not like anybody's gonna watch it anyway. So like, put that there. Yeah, put that there. Nice. Yeah, I just keep burping today. That ramen did me good. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching so much. I'm glad I could freaking do this. It's really stupid, and I'm glad you guys are accepting of it. Yes, I will keep doing more in the future. I just wasn't feeling up to it tonight. I've been kind of sick, but that's alright. I can do it sometime in the future, though. Alright, take care, guys. With all due respect, good morning, good evening, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and always remember to praise Hot Dog Baby!